Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. All 17 charges under the Proceeds of Crime Act against Alliance Investment Management Limited were dismissed this afternoon in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court. Senior Parish Court Judge Chester Crooks upheld a no-case submission filed by King's Counsel Tom Tavares-Finson and Sean Christopher Castle. Romarda Lyons reports.
A detrimental lack of competence. That's how King's Counsel Tom Tavares-Finson slammed the Financial Investigation Division FID after all 17 charges against Alliance Investment Management Limited AIML were dismissed. Robert and Peter Chin, the principal directors, were charged in 2021. Mr. Finson blasted the FID, laying all fault on the division within the Ministry of Finance and Public Service.
And it is the incompetence of the FID which led to the charges being laid against this company. It is the incompetence of the FID which has caused the Alliance Group to have to sell, essentially to close down. This is a very serious matter, and it has serious repercussions for the financial sector.
The company was accused of failing to file cash transactions of or exceeding $15,000 or its equivalent in any other currency to the designated authority, which is the Chief Technical Director of the FID. The company was charged with failure to file threshold transaction reports in breach of Section 3, Subsection 1 of the Act. But Mr. Finson insisted that his clients had complied with the law.
We had maintained from the very start that, in fact, threshold transaction reports were filed. The FID indicated that they were not filed because they couldn't find them. And in fact, we presented to the court evidence that these reports were in fact filed with the FID.
Now, following the charges, Mr. Finson said the company suffered major losses and reputation damage.
This matter has been before the court now from 2021. The result of it is that the Alliance Group has essentially had to close their organizations and sell them. So these charges have destroyed the Alliance Group and destroyed essentially the careers of two of Jamaica's leading financiers, Peter Chin and Robert Chin.
The company's securities portfolios were eventually bought by Sagicor Jamaica Limited in August 2022. Romarda Lyons, TVJ News.
Chairman of the NCB Financial Group, Michael Leachin, says changes are needed to the local ABM business market to make it more profitable. He says there are not enough ABMs in the country and the model is not attractive for non-financial institutions to join. The last published payment system bulletin from the Bank of Jamaica shows that as at June last year, there were 816 ABMs in Jamaica.
Many-fold more than 800 ATMs in Jamaica. But we need to set up the ATM business, the format of the business, so that entrepreneurs can get into the ATM business. But how the business is now formatted, it's not profitable. So no entrepreneur is going to want to take up their money and go into the business because it's not profitable. We need to change the business model so it's profitable, whereby an entrepreneur will see an opportunity to grow and get into it. So it's not only should be the financial institutions be in this business.
His comments come after the BOJ issued a new set of standards outlining the minimum expectations for the operations of automated banking machines. Mr. Leachin says while those regulations are good, they will put an additional cost burden on financial institutions. TVJ News caught up with Mr. Leachin as he and his team visited a number of establishments in and around downtown Kingston. Banks and cambios are selling the US dollar for an average $155.29. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $118.84. $195.77 is the average value for the pound, while the euro is going for $171.15. And to the stock market now, the JSE index gained 1,511 points today, while the junior market index lost 17 points. Among the 42 winners, Key Insurance Company, T-Tech, The Lab, Trans-Jamaican Highway US dollar shares, and Mayberry Jamaican equities. The 54 losers were led by Cygnus Credit Investments US dollar shares, Access Financial Services, Elite Diagnostic, Sagicor Select Funds Financial, and Proven Group US dollar shares. 18 stocks closed the session selling at the same price they started trading. And that's it for the Business Day. I'm Andrea Chisholm. Good evening.